Subscribe now. EU debates.
Warm welcome to this third Schengen Forum. It all started when we set up, presented the Schengen strategy and started with the first Schengen Forum to strengthen the political governance of Schengen. And that has been a process, and thanks to Gérald Darmanin and the French presidency, we now have it on the top of the agenda and also introducing even further steps on the Schengen governance, and I very much appreciate that. In this discussion today, I'm of course looking forward to hear the different contributions, but let me start by saying that the story of Schengen starts on a boat named Marie Astrid, in the Mosel River, where France, Germany and Luxembourg meet. On that boat, in 1985, 5 member states signed a treaty, named after a nearby town, abolishing border controls between them. From those humble beginnings has grown the largest area of free movement in the world. 26 countries, 420 million people. That moment changed our lives forever. Gone traffic jams at the borders. Gone border guards asking for passports. Gone officials asking questions, where you're going and why. Freedom for the millions of travelers who now make 1.2 billion journeys in the Schengen area each year. Freedom for the 150 million people living in border regions. 1/3 of the EU population live in a border region inside the Schengen area. We have 1.7 million cross-border workers. And every day, 3.5 million people cross an internal border. Business people make 24 million business trips every year. This is really a freedom that fuels the economy for everyone who buys and sells goods and transport them by land, water and air. Schengen brought liberty and prosperity, and also identity. Free movement is the best loved right of Europeans due to service. Free movement is part of who we are. That boat could not have been better chosen to sign the Schengen Treaty. The Mosel River is not only marks the border between Germany and Luxembourg, the river is the border. If you are on the water, you are in Germany and Luxembourg at the same time. Germany and Luxembourg share jurisdiction over the river. It's called a condominium in international law, when states agree to share sovereignty and share their rights. And that is at heart of what the European project is about. Sometimes we hear populists and nationalists claim that European unity weakens national sovereignty. But the opposite is true. Member states share sovereignty because we know it makes us stronger. Shared sovereignty means shared responsibility. We are moving from administering Schengen to governing Schengen. As I outlined a year ago in our new Schengen strategy, and since then we started an annual cycle of governance, kicked off by the new State of Schengen Report that I presented 2 weeks ago for the very first time, so we know where we stand and shape our priorities. And the health of Schengen is good. It's not perfect. We still have a lot of challenges and some shortcomings need to address, but it's also important to say that we together have made significant improvement during the last years. We need to give Schengen strong political direction from the Commission, from the Council and from the Parliament to boost our important efforts on the ground that make Schengen work. It means border controls, police cooperation, Schengen information system, step up on returns, visas, data protection. This is our third Schengen Forum, bringing everyone together, including civil society. preparing decision-making in the Council and in the Parliament. We have a new dedicated Schengen Council, meetings of ministers deciding on Schengen priorities, a legacy of the French presidency, and I would like to thank Minister Gérald Darmanin for this important contribution for your strong commitment on Schengen. I'm looking forward to next week to discuss our priorities in the Council for the year ahead. The most pressing issues right now is progress on the Schengen's border code. Our proposals are learned from past crises to prepare Schengen for the future, on better protecting our external borders and making sure that internal checks are a measure of last resort. We can already see a common approach emerging in Council, and I'm looking forward to see the same in Parliament. And on external borders, we must ensure systematic checks of everyone entering our union. The new Schengen information system will come online after summer, complemented by other IT systems, to achieve interoperability by the end of 2023, giving us in Europe the most advanced border protection system in the world. It's important that we keep pace on implementing this new system. And third, by making sure Frontex, which already deploys 2,000 border guards every day at our external borders, reaches the full potential of its mandate. And by introducing monitoring mechanisms so everyone can see that we uphold our borders while upholding fundamental rights. And we must make full use of our cross-border cooperation tools, because it's time to move forward on lifting the remaining internal border checks. The Court of Justice is clear. Internal border checks cannot be prolonged indefinitely. I'm really looking forward to this discussion we're going to have today. Schengen doesn't belong to politicians, to ministers, or to me. It belongs to all Europeans. And that's why I'm glad there is such a broad audience here today. And I ask all of you to take active part in the discussion. Thank you.